People usually run away after scratching a luxury car, but Emma didn't. The shy, soft-spoken 19-year-old stood trembling in a busy parking lot, staring at the long scrape her shopping cart had left on a sleek black Mercedes. Her hands shook. Her eyes filled. She didn't have money. She didn't have family she could call. She barely made enough working part-time at the bookstore. But she had honesty. So she pulled a small notebook from her bag, tore a page, and wrote with shaking hands. "I'm so sorry. This was my fault. I can't afford to fix it, but I will. Somehow. Emma." She placed the note under the wiper, whispered an apology to the silent car, and hurried away, hoping no one had seen her. But someone had. From the second floor of the glass office building above, a man in a navy suit watched the entire thing. Daniel Hayes, youngest CEO in the company's history, owner of the car, and a man used to lies, excuses, and people trying to take advantage of him. Yet this girl, this trembling stranger, had done the opposite. He went down to the parking lot, picked up the note, read it once, then again, then smiled for the first time that day. "Honesty like this," he whispered, "is rare." He folded the note carefully, almost protectively. What he didn't know was that this tiny act of courage from a girl who thought her life meant nothing was about to change both of their lives forever. Emma spent the rest of the day at the bookstore trying to calm her racing thoughts. Every time the doorbell chimed, she flinched, terrified the car owner had come to confront her. She replayed everything in her mind, the scratch, the note, her trembling handwriting. "What if he calls the police?" she whispered, placing a stack of novels on a shelf. But across town, Daniel, the CEO, sat in his office turning her note over in his hands like a fragile treasure. He had seen people damage his things before, but no one had ever admitted it. No one had ever apologized. No one had ever offered to take responsibility. He asked his assistant, "Can you pull security footage for the parking area? I want to find her." Meanwhile, Emma clocked out and walked home. Well, not home. A small rented room with peeling paint and a flickering bulb. She placed her bag down and sat on the edge of the bed, feeling the weight of the day crushing her chest. She looked at a photograph pinned to the wall, her mother, smiling. The only family she ever had before she passed away. "I hope I did the right thing," Emma said quietly. She didn't know her life was about to change. The next morning, as she walked toward the bookstore, a sleek black Mercedes pulled up beside her. She froze. The window rolled down, and Daniel leaned slightly forward. "Are you Emma?" he asked gently. Her heart dropped. I'm so sorry about your car. I swear I didn't run. I left a note. I don't have money but He raised a hand, stopping her. "You left a note," he said softly. "That tells me everything I need to know." Emma looked up, confused. Daniel smiled. "I'm not here to ask for money. I'm here to say thank you." Emma blinked at him, unsure if she heard correctly. "Thank me?" she whispered. Daniel stepped out of the car, buttoning his suit jacket. He wasn't intimidating like she imagined. He looked sincere, almost relieved. "I've dealt with people who lied to my face," he said. "People who cheated, stole, made excuses. But you owned your mistake even when no one was watching." Emma lowered her eyes, embarrassed. "It was the right thing to do. That's exactly why I wanted to find you." Her breath caught. "Are you angry?" Daniel shook his head. "Not even close." He walked around to the scratched side of the car. "I can fix this in a day. But someone like you?" He looked at her with a gentleness that surprised her. "People like you fix the world." Emma felt her throat tightening. She wasn't used to compliments, especially from strangers in suits. He continued, "I want to repay your honesty." Her eyes widened. "Please. I'm not asking for anything. I just couldn't walk away after damaging something that wasn't mine. And that's why you deserve help," he said warmly. He handed her a business card. She hesitated before taking it. "Come to my office after your shift," he said. I want to offer you an opportunity. Emma froze. Opportunity? He nodded. A job interview. You're exactly the kind of person I want in my company. Her heart raced. No one had ever offered her something like that. No one had seen potential in her. I'm not sure I'm qualified, she whispered. Daniel smiled. Honesty is a qualification most people don't have. As he returned to his car, Emma stood rooted to the sidewalk, not knowing that this simple meeting was only the beginning. Emma spent her entire shift distracted, Daniel's words replaying in her mind. A job opportunity? In a CEO's company? It sounded like something that happened to other people, never to her. She kept checking the clock, her heart pounding every time another minute passed. When her shift finally ended, she walked to the tall glass building downtown. Compared to her worn sneakers and thrift store sweater, everything looked too polished, too expensive, too impossible. She almost turned around, until she remembered her mother's voice. Do the brave thing, sweetheart. Inside, she nervously told the receptionist her name. He's expecting you. The woman smiled, words Emma had never heard in her life. She was escorted to Daniel's office, an entire floor with a skyline view. He greeted her warmly. I'm glad you came. Emma clasped her hands together. I don't know anything about business, she confessed. Daniel shook his head. Skills can be taught. Character cannot. He handed her a simple form. This is for a junior admin position. Training included. Good salary. Health insurance. Stability. Emma stared at the paper, her vision blurring with tears. Why me? Daniel leaned forward. Because you didn't walk away from a mistake. That tells me you'll never walk away from responsibility. Her voice cracked. I've never had anyone believe in me before. Get used to it, Daniel said gently. She signed the offer with trembling hands. As she handed the form back, he smiled. One more thing, he added. About the scratch on my car. She tensed. He tore the repair estimate in half. Let's call it even. Emma let out a shaky laugh, half relief, half disbelief. She had come to apologize for a scratch, and walked out with a new life beginning.